Okay, so welcome again to my channel, the YouTube channel, Building Relationships. Okay, just gonna continue from the previous video that I made. So we spoke about meeting the person finally. Okay, you put yourself out there and you meet the person, you're honesty towards the person, and you're expecting honesty from that person, right? Um, the next thing is getting to know the person, the relationship. Okay, Okay, most people now have a problem with expectation. They expect a person to be the super fabulous, unrealistic person. Okay, and another thing I need to point out: some people get into relationships for different reasons. Some because the fact that um, they're lonely, they so-called need love, or they feel that they're getting older now, they want to get married, so they get into relationship and then they're not really sure if the relation is going to work out or not. But you're never really sure anyway. So you're spending most of your time now evaluating that person. Is that person doing ABC according to your checklist? And you're not getting to know that person. Only thing you're worried about is your checklist. Right. So I believe that that's the downfall of most females. Okay. So get to know the person, understanding, spend more time with the person, speak to the person, ask questions, and people, especially females, we find if we don't put our expectations right down, like for example, our needs and our wants in a relationship, to say, this is what I'm expecting in from you in this relationship. If it's, for example, I'm expecting amounts every week, I'm expecting you to take care of me financially for my hair and everything like that, okay? Now, the problem with relationships are also transactions. There may be they transactions in a way that there are emotional connections, but you get something out of a relationship. What are you getting out of a relationship? You're getting joy, you're getting acceptance, you're getting understanding, okay? You're getting partnership. Some people you're getting sex because that's what's important to them, okay? And there's nothing wrong with it. Um, right? So now relationships are basically they're kind of difficult, especially if your expectations are not met. Because you have these things and you have not been honest to your partner, your new partner, that this is what I'm expecting. Month end, I'm expecting you to give me this amount of money. Or 5 years, I'm expecting you to achieve this and that and that. Forgetting that this you're working together. So, what are your goals? What are his goals? You're heading to the same destination. What do you want? There has to be synergy in a relationship. If it's children in the next 2 years, or get married in the next 2 years, or in the next couple of months, tell each other. Be honest. Sometimes people are afraid that being honest means they're gonna push the person away. So, in my experience, with my last relationship, we ended up being my permanent relationship because I got married to the person. We are both honest. We both said what we wanted to say. He was at the age when he needed a wife and he wanted to get married because he felt that okay, he was brought up in a family where both his parents were married and they were married for many years to each other in that relationship. To him, life is about relationships, about marriage, it's about that's a family unit. However, he didn't want children. So that was fine with me as well because we discussed that. We discussed the financial issue as well. So people are afraid to talk about all those things at the beginning of the relationship. But it's fine. If you meet a man now and you see yourself in the next 2 years married to him, tell him this is what I want to get married, right? And tell him that I'm not perfect, but I'm willing to work with you to build this life that we want. And ask him what is it that he needs and wants in life? What is his ideal idea of a marriage or a partnership? Because these days when to get married because I mean there's different reasons why people live together. They don't want to get married but they partners for life, however. Okay, tell the person about cheating, how you feel about cheating, how do you feel about all these things before you start making a commitment of marriage, because people don't talk about the fact that I don't hate a cheater. I if I'm in a marriage, I only want my husband to be for me. And in the marriage, I don't think that sex is as important. People don't speak about that. So, and at the end of the day, at the beginning of the relationship, when you're dating after you've met, The dating will tell you exactly what type of person that your partner is, your boyfriend or your girlfriend is. You will see that how frequently she likes sex, or if she even prefers sex after marriage or whatever. They will always discuss these things, right? What I've noticed in my country, in South Africa, is that people always end up falling pregnant and then they end up marrying afterwards. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that it's like putting the cart before the horse. You haven't got the horse, you already got the cart. And that's where complications come in the long run in a relationship. I think my opinion, I'm not saying anybody is right or wrong, but my opinion is that you should think very clearly, because having a baby now means that you people are now committed to each other, but you haven't really developed that commitment. You just made a baby, and then all of a sudden you're stuck, and then you have to pay so-called dowry, lobola, and stuff like damage fees, and that can also damage a relationship. That's why most people end up not getting married because of that. Okay, because he finds that or she finds that relationship is too stressful. They're not ready to be a mother or a father. You see, and that's the problem. You found the person and that you thought to be your partner, but now you rushed into something then that you don't really can't handle at that moment, and it destroys those relationships. So I think that youngsters and older people that are in relationships should think very clearly and plan. It's all about planning. You gotta plan all the time, and that's life. Even in relationships, oh, be spontaneous. It's wonderful to be spontaneous, but use contraception, use a condom, use so you don't fall pregnant before time, before you even decide that you're going to be with this person. You haven't even got married to that person, or maybe you just haven't decided this person's not for you. So the best thing to do is always plan and be awake and aware in your relationship. Don't be sleeping. You said, I made a mistake. You cannot make a mistake in life when you're an adult. You're in the dating age, you're in your 20s or you old age of 18, and you're saying the person fell pregnant or you fell pregnant and it was a mistake. And this is where the problem comes in. Anyway, that's life. We all make those mistakes. I have made that mistake myself. I am actually a teenage pregnancy. I fell pregnant when I was a teenager, and I know the complications of it. And I just feel that if you plan and you're thinking clearly what you're doing in your relationship, don't be too carried away with the emotions. Don't rush into sex when you're not ready for it. There's lots of ways of showing your affection and love. It doesn't have to be with sex. You can wait. You can hold. Be intimate in different ways. Yeah. So I was just going to end this video. I don't want to make it too long. Anyway, thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'll be making more videos, probably about two a week or something like that. I'm not really sure, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you. Subscribe to our channel, Building Relationships. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.